Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am here eating a little bit of seafood along with some noodles. These are black bean chicken spicy noodles. I have some clams and I have some Dungeness crabs. I think I want to do a thumbnail. I am going to bite into one of these. First and foremost, hold on. I need some goddamn paper towels. Hold on. Alright, y'all. I am back. Ugh. So I'm gonna have a little story time along with my noodles. Oh, and I forgot to tell y'all guys again. I probably told y'all already, but don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that post notification button, the bell, ding, so you'll know when the next video uploads. Don't forget, cause we just, it's like, let me stop playing with y'all. Let me get bite into these noodles. Maybe this can be my thumbnail. Hold on. It's so good. See if I can take one of these clams off with the chopsticks. Trying something new, Ooh, I got it. Ooh. And get all of. Okay, y'all. Let that off. So I was watching this episode from Fatal Attractions. Really, really good. Talking about. By the way, these are got two times spicy sauce on them. I was putting a little spice there. But anyway, the story was about Kayla. Somebody named Kayla, and she had a boyfriend named. Matter of fact, her husband. His name was Randolph. She was a social worker, very family oriented, and she got along with everybody. Everybody loved her. Nobody had a bad word to say about her. Nobody. Husband Randolph also a great worker, quiet, kind of kept to himself, very conservative guy, according to the family. Kayla loves helping people. She was a people person. Her job consisted of helping people that abuse drugs. She helped them with apartments, you know, stay off drugs, you know, that stuff, normal stuff you should be doing with your life. She just helped everybody get that. Made sure they were supposed to be where they were supposed to be at. Job placement, whatever they needed, she was there to help them. Kayla was there. Her husband did construction work, and he was building houses in a neighborhood close by where they lived at. One day, Kayla's husband calls the cop, calls 911, and reports that he woke up in the morning and his wife's car was home, but she wasn't there. Her car door was wide open. Her purse on the floor on the outside of the car. Her wallet, everything was there. Only thing was missing was her cell phone. So, first the cops was like, yeah, all that can take place and still nothing don't have to be wrong. But then they saw some foul play on the side. They saw a pair of her pants, Kayla's pants, in their garage next to her vehicle. So the cops thought maybe somebody tried to rape her, kidnap her, rape her. So they're gonna call a homicide unit. Homicide unit reported. They asked them, can they check his house? They checked the scene, the crime scene. They wanted to check the house, see if anything, any foul play. He even told them they could check his work truck because his work truck was there. Out of nowhere. Well, he took his kids to a family member's house. After they had 2 kids together, a girl and a boy. Took them to the family member's house. And while he was gone, one of the neighbors from up the street came in and was like, whose van is this? Telling the cops, the detectives. Whose van is this? This van keeps following me. Keep following me everywhere I go. Whose van is this? So the cops was like, what? So they asked him, told him who van it was, and do he know him? He said he didn't know the guy. Told him it was Randolph. He said, no, I don't know him. So then he was like, I don't know, but he keep following me. So the cops like suspicious, like, well, do you know, would you happen to know Kayla? Told him her name. He was like, yeah, I know her. We actually used to work together. And I ain't seen her in a long time, years. And the cops thought something was wrong with her. They like, how you neighbors and you ain't see each other in years? And he just walked out of nowhere talking about the man was following him. So he told him his outlet. They asked him where he was at on the night of the incident. She got scissors. I'm good. Yeah, asked him where he was at on the night of the incident. Now this is Clayton. This is the guy who just ran up. That's his name. Just ran up to say a truck was following. So Clayton told him that he was home with his wife all night, wife and kids, the night that she's supposed to be went missing. And they was like, well, can we ask your wife questions? Clayton started acting a little wishy-washy, like didn't really want them to talk to his wife. So I guess they talked to the wife. She came down there, agreed to speak to them. And she was like, why am I here? What is going on? I asked her, do she know Kayla? She said, no, I don't know anybody by that name. She was confused. She didn't know what was going on. So they ended up telling her the stuff that was, you know, possibly her husband, and asked where he was at. And Kayla said, I don't know what kind of person you think Clayton is, but he would never harm or hurt anyone, no matter what. No matter if he was cheating with them, anything, he wouldn't hurt nobody. And furthermore, he was not around that night. He was with me and our children all night long. He never left. So the cops let her go. So the cops start asking the family members and friends questions. Family didn't really know anything, you know. They just knew she was a good girl. So her friends that were close with her told the cops, maybe you should look at her husband Randolph too, because Randolph was cheating. He was having an affair. He never told the cops this because the cops asked him, did they have any problems? He said, oh yeah, you know your normal problems. Little arguments here and there like everybody had, but nothing serious. He never told them that he was having an affair. So they asked him, brought him back in and asked him. He didn't lie. He did not lie at all. He was messing with some girl named Karen. And him and Karen was having a little relationship. So, you know, he kept it real. But they spoke to Karen too. The other side, and asked Karen what was going on. Karen said, yeah, Lee's having an affair. But she was having one too. And they was like, well, who told you that? She was like, Randolph told me that she was having an affair too with Clayton. Clayton is the guy from up the street. So he done told this girl, Karen is. Karen don't really know Kayla. But this is what he told her. So they was talking to him again and they was asking him. And he said, yeah, Clayton and my wife was having an affair. I know they were. And he said, well, where's your proof? You have proof they was having an affair? He just know. But he don't have any proof. Anything. So the cops got the phone records because, you know, maybe they thought Clayton had something to do with it. They got the phone records, see if Clayton and her had any, you know, conversations, any talking.
Phone record. It appeared Clayton was telling the truth.
They was waiting on the
They couldn't establish any kind of
results to come
contact
back
between them.
for the
And
phone.
at the time of Kayla's disappearance,
Well, of course.
it didn't appear they were making any contact at
It
all.
was just a waiting game. Out of nowhere, it was a 911 call down the street at Clayton House, which somebody had went to Clayton's house. Listen to this. Went to Clayton's house and threw like a glass bomb through the window and set the house on fire. Clayton was inside, his kids, his wife. And Clayton had just recently got an alarm system set up on the outside of his house. He already was feeling some way. He told the cops somebody's following him. So he got an alarm system on the outside of his house and cameras. And the cops reviewed the cameras. Guess who it was? Randolph. So it clean through his house. Set his house, trying to set him on fire, trying to kill him. So now her family wondering why he out here doing this and his wife is missing. She, you know, he should be more going through stuff because he can't find his wife. So they didn't know if he was, because he was jealous of his wife. Come to find out, they didn't know if he was doing that because he think he did something to his wife, Clayton did something to his wife, or he was doing it because he still was jealous. To their surprise, it was him doing that. Throwing bombs and glass bombs that he done made up into Clayton's window. Yeah. The family, sisters, all they wonder, what's going on? Why is he doing this, having these behaviors when, like, we got more stuff to worry about? We need to find her. So, of course, they wouldn't arrest him. They wouldn't arrest him. And the crimes were so serious, because though it was the whole family in the house that couldn't get up to 100 years in prison behind his foolishness. Because it was foolishness, pure foolishness. So, come to find out, his wife was never, ever having an affair. Nobody. That night she went out, when she came home, and they found her in the garage, she had went out with some girlfriends from work. And Randolph was so jealous that he automatically said she was doing something. But she wasn't. So he was following this man around, doing everything to him, and the man wasn't even cheating with his wife. And I believe he knew it. That was the way for him to do his thing. Unless he was mentally ill. So, while he's in jail for doing throwing a bomb in Clayton's window, he talked to a jailhouse informant. And ended up coming out and telling him that he killed his wife. But he didn't give him all the details, where the body was at, all that stuff. So the district attorney, he said the district attorney would have they weren't letting it, allowing it to happen because they said the defense team would Eat that up. Because they're listening to a snitch in jail that might be trying to get some time off. So of course they didn't take his word. They went and had a conversation with Randolph. Well, the family first, because they wanted to let them know what they agreed to this. They told him to take some time off his prison time if Randolph tell them where the body at. Because of course, we all know that was the most important thing. Finding their sister. Finding their daughter. You know, the mother. So the family agreed and said they'll go with it. As long as he told them where the body was at. And then once the prosecutors brought that to Randolph, he told him he'd take the deal. Who still didn't let them know exactly what they did. Her body was so badly decomposed that they didn't know if she had head trauma, exactly what happened to her. They know it was some kind of trauma. They didn't know exactly what happened, what he beat her up with and what. I remember when they went to the house, they didn't find any blood anywhere.
His offer. If he doesn't, he'll be buried under the jail. Now, he knows that at some point in time...
So he ended up telling them where her body was at. He said he dumped it in a river. Down by a river.
In a creek, not too far
Close to where they live at.
Detectives find human remains.
The body was
So here's a little clip
decomposed.
where they found her body
There
at.
for over a year, exposed to the elements.
That was so deeply decomposed. He killed her and only got that little bit of time. And he didn't even care about his kids. Now they're not missing one parent, they're missing, excuse me, two parents. The kids are suffering. Now he's going to have to face the kids when he get out, because he's going to be able to walk the face to this earth again. He's going to be able to walk again. He got like, what, 28 years, and he got to do it day for day. He got to do all his time. I'm try it. The whole time. So, he's going to have to come out and face his kids. Of course, they're going to know why. They said she was a loving mother, a loving friend. Everybody just loved her, adored her. And for him to take her life away out of pure jealousy, and you were cheating too? Well, you was cheating by yourself, because she wasn't cheating. She was being a mother to her kids. And you were that hateful that you had to take her away from here. They were married for 3 years. They used to go on all kinds of trips. She was going on a lot of trips too, like girl trips with her family and friends. Like she loves traveling. She was doing good for herself. And he was too. So he tore their whole family apart. Because he wanted to cheat. And he wanted to be jealous. I don't get it. You never will. No one ever will get it. But him. Because he did it. So he's the one who's going to have to live with that. And explain to his kids one day why he did that. If they want to talk to him then. Y'all, I am killing this food. I was hungry. This is the first thing I ate today. You can see that, right? First thing I ate today. And I am nice and full. Nice and full. But I'm actually about to I'm gonna finish my noodles. We'll finish this, y'all. I did kill those Dungeness crab and those clams. Sorry, y'all. I kept getting interrupted. Kept getting calls in the middle of my video. Like, but I'm gonna actually finish this. But yeah, that was crazy, right? How you gonna take her life because you cheating?
And admits the truth.
Randall Freeman pled guilty to second-degree murder, aggravated arson, and was
And
sentenced
she
to 20
wasn't even
years.
cheating.
He cannot get out until he's done 100%.
And the dude
Kayla's
didn't even know you, bro. You were just following him, harassing him. Like, that's crazy. Who does that? Except for somebody that's crazy and deranged. Ugh. It's good, y'all. It's spicy, but it's good. And it is gone. My mouth burning at the same time. But I'm actually about to end this video. Because I'm done. And I'm full, y'all. But I hope y'all enjoyed that story time. And the meal that we ate just now. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. And hit those post notification buttons so you'll know when the next video upload. Until then, see ya.
Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces.